gentlemen, Super League Soccer has been a wonderful game here. Some fun facts about Super League Soccer. It is one of the top sports games on Roblox. And actually, the governing body of soccer for North America, Central America, and the Caribbean actually released a mascot through Super League Soccer specifically. That was their major announcement. So it's exciting to see these actually large governing.
Unfortunately, he has not won a game.
Yeah, that is painful to see. Such strong individual play here, but could not actually eke out the win. Look at another breakthrough, and that goal was beautiful.
That was beautiful. I love that one.
Yeah.
You got to feel bad for Shape there. He does pass the ball. Almost had that one.
Get past Shape. I mean, that's a good pass.
Zeddy done as well. So you can say a good thing about this one. So good on him.
Yeah, definitely needs to continue playing the striker for the next game.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff here. Maybe we can learn a little bit more about our players here. We're
Please.
taking a brief pause here to get our next game ready. I know they've come from a lot of different places all over the world, or some are from around the world, some from Canada, and a handful of them all from here in America.
Yeah, I think we have a Canadian, and then we have one guy, the Dutch people, coming from Lithuania. Everyone else here is living in America. We have a Korean American as well, born in South Korea, so a pretty diverse group of guys here from different places around the world and around the country.
It's both a hobby and a profession for them, so we see incredible stuff.
Yeah, and for this tournament as well, we had to ask a lot of developers to change things up about their games and make modifications for this tournament, and it seems like everyone was pretty willing to do that as well.
All right, folks, so here's the deal. We are trying to ensure this is a fair competition as much as possible, and I believe we're ready to get back in it. But to solve some of this out, we're going to be removing the headsets for this next round of Super League Soccer here to ensure it is an even playing field for all 10 of our players. And guess what? I think they're on the pitch.
It's going to be new teams, a new look, and a last chance to make it. Two players competing for that top spot, Duddy Dud and Death Eagle. One of them will be able to do the first making it through that or 3J. Who's going to be on the same team here. Mad Max in possession, sends it up, good pass, but too wide. No one super well in position to receive. Another pass going down, chance for a goal, and it's not in. Shaking down on the defense end.
Once again.
Yeah, almost bobbles the ball from the goalie there. Thankfully, he recovers that, and it is out of there. Another chance for another play.
I'm looking for Roby.
Yeah.
Which team is he on?
A crowd favorite, again, without a win under his belt, maybe the most goals on the field. Hopefully, Roby gets his big break soon.
He's going to be back on the green team there, joined by Duddy Dud. Jay as well, rocking with the home team.
Indeed. Again, a little slower of a start here. No one really securing those quick goals in this third game here. I'm sure the defense is starting to shore up and understand the strategies from all the players.
Good defense from Lime. A new person stepping into the goalkeeper position.
That's true. This is the first time with Lime here, and I know they discussed briefly beforehand who would be the goalie as they need to rotate that with their new teams.
Wow.
The quick
Looks like a lot of fouls there, but nothing being called. What is happening?
Where's the referee? Those slide tackles are not coming in from the correct angle.
It is vicious in this game. The only way to change possession other than a missed pass is to just go for those slide tackles. Not going to get the red card.
Oh, and definitely, this is not in the sweet spot. I know they try to put it just out of the goal box here. Definitely a specific strategy tied to SLS, and that's what you got. We're seeing a bigger plan. These folks are learning just as much as we are. Again, how they play, how they perform, what the strategies are. But
This
here's
could be the first
breakaway, and that is it.
Oh, Death Eagle.
Our top player in the standings thus far, Death Eagle with 66 points. If he can win this game, he will bring home the first spot in the top 4 for himself, and he wants to do it with his own hands.
I know we've talked a lot about his skill in so many competitions. If anything, the players maybe need him to get out now. Give other people a chance here. He has a broad array.
It's truly a luxury to qualify this early. It seems like there's a bit of a technical problem with the match. Competitive integrity. The admins have made the decision to reset this game, so forget what you saw in that one. We're resetting to where we were. With 2 games finished on Super League Soccer, one gets it right. We want to ensure that the stakes are high. Everything is perfectly competitively fair for our players, so everything that's called. We'll get you guys back into game with the proper third match as soon as possible when that technical issue is sorted.
All right, well, it wouldn't be a sporting event without something to solve in the physical world. So we're going to get that resolved here, folks. Thankfully, that was a much slower game here. Defense was really dominating that one. Not a lot of hard breakaways. So, you know, it is what it is, but still an exciting day of competition. So while the team figures that out, we're going to talk about a couple other things here. Maybe get to know some of our players. Maybe some fun facts about the folks competing today. As you can see behind me a little bit on the screen here, they each have a color. That is the player's corresponding color. So as we go about the day, their outfits will be marked with that. You can understand who they are.
And it matches the monitor back there, so you can kind of reference the face to the player as well. Of who the real person is wrecking that Roblox avatar.
And they've got their outfits to match here, a very stylish way to identify players. Really cool stuff.
Indeed it is. It looks like they also have pretty jackets as well with their names that are matching up for this event.
Yeah, can I get one of those after this is done? We can steal it off their backs. I really want. I like those jackets.
I'm so happy the player is start picking people for jackets.
If somebody wins the $1 million, they can afford it.
I want to see if we could take another look at. We're starting to get to the point, like we were talking about, where the first player is going to qualify their way into things. And every time you win at Super League Soccer, you get 20 points. You see it thus far for Shafe and Duddy Dud. But the overall
things, you know, where they kind of introduced me to it is, of course, Mommy, you should play.